Moss Point Fire Department, Joel Strong.
I've been waiting to hear this. We're finally here. I remember past 7 weeks flown by. I remember week 1, Triple told us, enjoy it because it's before you know it's going to be over, right? He told us that. And when we looked at each other, we're like, we didn't see it. Especially after first day of week 1. He gave it to us. And we were like, man, this is going to be a long 7 weeks. But here we are. We look back. It wasn't that bad. It was bad. You know, for you guys in the audience that saw us come in, we all came in nice and pretty, didn't we? Nice and little line. Everything looked good. But let me tell you something. We didn't start off that way. Not by a long shot. You know, we're all, I think, Instructor Lee, he says firefighters have type A personalities, and that's true. Because every single one of us did. In that first 2 weeks, it showed. We all had to struggle with our independence. We come here and we all wanted to strike off on our own and do things. But as firefighters, we have to work together. We have to learn that. And we definitely did this past 7 weeks. And whenever we would strike out on our own and do something without our buddy or our partner, the instructors have a way of teaching us not to do that. It's sometime, I'll tell you right now, it's some type of exercise, push-ups, squats, whatever it is. And so you can imagine 27 guys, you know, with type A personalities. After week 2, we were all pretty sore because we had to struggle with that. Did we not, guys? The whole duration of this academy, we've done everything side by side. And like I said, all those push-ups, all that working hard. We knew we had to rely on each other. And by doing that, we became really good friends. I mean, I could sit here and look at every one of you, and I know you would look back and say, hey, we're friends now. Brothers. So, it's kind of hard to explain it, but being that way, it's only been 7 weeks, it was a short 7 weeks. But we came really close, and now we feel a little down that we have to go home and second new part ways with each other. Once, you know, it was before, next week, we can look forward to seeing each other, but next week, we're going to be home. But at the same time, are we not glad that we're going back home to see our families? And, yeah. We all had to work hard while we were here, but we can say that we learned something and we enjoyed it. I know I can say that. I'm sure y'all can too. One of the things that we learned, not just about firefighting, but I want to mention, and I'm sure that my class does too, that we learned a lot about the instructors. Personally, I heard some horror stories, you know, before we came up here and everything. Everybody talks about the work you have to do and how instructors are so mean. But being up here these 7 weeks, I can personally say that that's not the case. One of the things that we've learned about the instructors is how much they really care. The first 2 weeks it didn't show. I mean, they were kind of mean. They seemed mean, but it was a mask that they were putting on. And after about that 3rd week, we started seeing who they really were, and it really showed because they really wanted to pass their knowledge on to us. Because not only is it the public's lives that we're trying to save, but when we're doing that, we also have to protect our own. And that's what the instructors try to instill in us is, you know, how to save other people's lives, but guess what? If you die, then you can't save anybody else, so we have to protect ourselves first. We really owe our thanks not only to the instructors, but I'm going to say everyone, especially the people that hired us, our departments. We really want to give our thanks to them for actually hiring us, giving us a chance to be part of this training program. We certainly appreciate that. As Class 153, I want to say from the bottom of our hearts to the staff, thank you to the staff here at MSFA, Mississippi State Fire Academy. You know, some people in their jobs just kind of do their job and not take any pride in it or care in it, but I can say everyone here at Mississippi State Fire Academy showed us. And I was hoping they would be here. I don't see the cafeteria ladies, but I want to give them the special thanks because I like to eat and I know they do too. So I want to tell them thank you especially too. But everyone here at MSFA made our stay here a good one. And I speak for 153. We are proud, every one of us, all 27 of us. We're proud to call ourselves firefighters today and to be part of Mississippi Fire Service. We really want to hope that we will get better in our profession. Instructors told us, you're welcome back up here. And I personally, I want to come back, and a lot of my classmates do too, and we would like to be I have a quote here in conclusion. I want to leave y'all with a little thought. And this is from a chief of New York. And he was chief of New York from 1899 to 1911. And this is a really good quote, and this is how we feel right now. And he says, I have no ambition in this world but one, and that is to be a fireman. The position may in the eyes of some appear to be a lowly one, but we, who know the work which the fireman has, believe it to be a noble cause. Our proudest moment is to save lives. And that's how we feel today.